So what do you take away from Rock Ridge?
You know, there's just a lot of things we got to improve upon. You know, we can't be so wide-eyed and lose focus so quickly. You know, I think that was the biggest thing, X's and O's wise, and theoretically we had a lot of things there that were present, and we just weren't able to finish, weren't able to execute. Like we said, we never had all 11 doing their job, what they were supposed to do in the game, you know, and so we kind of are taking a less is more approach here this week, because if we don't understand our original job, we got to scale back here a little bit and make sure we know what we're doing on every play, because we didn't last week.
Was it both sides of the ball, or were you happy at all with either side? Or
you know, defensively we had guys in spots. They just seemed to out-athlete us in space.
Yeah.
You know, we had some guys in position to make plays. So, but again, though, we talked about fundamentals at halftime, because it was about 1 out of every 3 that we would do what we were supposed to, and that's not going to cut it. They bring probably the biggest offensive line in the conference, overall size-wise. You know, I don't know that we've quite seen size like this in quite some time. So they bring a really, really physical presence to them with what they do.
Are they more? Do they throw more, or is
no, it's really kind of coming at you, more of a ground and pound, but still they'll still throw the ball. So they try to stay somewhat balanced from under center, and more of a traditional eye approach. It's just a lot of unbalanced sets that they like to use. You know, last year's their sophomores went 9-0, so I think that everybody knew that they had some kids coming up. You know, so I don't think that was a mystery. And their sophomores went 9-0, playing all of those big schools and teams that were a little bit bigger than them. So I think everybody knew that they had talent coming, you know, for these next couple years. So I mean, they're just, you know, so I mean, they're a good football team. Yeah, I thought, you know, if anybody could match Rock Ridge's athleticism, it was Logan last week, just as far as speed and space. And I think he showed that more than once. And I know that big run, it was really evident, you know, that he could be very dynamic in space. But I thought on a couple other occasions, you know, we threw a couple just quick throws to him, you know, where he still made something out of nothing at times. So I mean, he definitely brings a nice speed presence that we need.